Okay, so yes, students, welcome to this webinar on the Amazon Web Services. So we have invited one industry person. The name of the industry person you better know, the Rahul Deshmukh. Okay, and yes, I will be introducing our today's resource person. He is having the total 10 years of the experience in the field of the electric design, automation, project development, and yes, he's now currently working as a embedded manager at the Transworld Technology Limited, Pune. He has worked for the different companies like the Legrand India, Suzlon, VIP, Industry, Narc, Sinner, and yes, he has the very uh, vast knowledge in the automation field, uh, like how to operate some how to do some automation by using the PLC, and now he is currently contributing in the AWS field also. Okay, so let me introduce this Rahul Deshmukh sir. Okay, so before starting the today's session, okay, we'll have one. We have the Sanjay Chaudhary sir, one and only one Sanjay Chaudhary sir. So yes, Sanjay Chaudhary sir, can you talk about this webinar? Yes.
Sir, I will introduce our both companies.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I, Sanjay Chaudhary, Director of Electronic Study Center. I am electronics engineer. I had completed engineering in 1992. Before 20 years, initially, I was lecturer. Now we have started our new startup at Nasik by the name Electronic Study Center, which works for the development of engineering students. We develop engineering students so that they can develop their own entrepreneurships. They can start their own entrepreneurships. Main objective of our company is student must start entrepreneurships. Not only the project, not only the mini project, not only the major project. Instead of insisting job, student must prefer the entrepreneurships. Okay, this is one of the company or electronic study center. Second company is GB Softtronics, which works in the development of software. Okay, starting from very basics, from C to the C, C++, all of the languages, Arduino, Python, then IoT, machine learning, all of the things related to the IoT.
Yes, sir, your voice is not coming. You are muted. So yes, there is some technical problem to the Sanjay Chaudhary sir. So let's wait for a second. And yes,
there are three companies.
Okay. Yes.
Now I request Attarde sir, please continue our session.
Yes. So yes, we'll start with the today's session. Yes. I now invite the Rahul Deshmukh sir, and yes, I'm giving the whole control of this webinar now towards the Rahul Deshmukh sir. So yes, sir, now you can start.
First of all, thank you, Attarde sir. Thank you, Sanjay Chaudhary sir, from the GB Softtronics and Electronic Study Center for inviting me for this webinar on Amazon Web Services. So, from today or for next 1 hour, I'm going to talk about the Amazon Web Services. Already introduction has been given by Mr. Ganesh Attarde in details. So just wait, I'm going to share the screen for the presentation and then we will go ahead. I'm going to disconnect my video first of all, so that we will get a good internet connection. Okay. Hope my screen is visible to everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So let's go ahead. Our today's topic is Amazon Web Services. It is nothing but Amazon Web Services is nothing but the cloud service provider. It is nothing but one type of a cloud service provider, which is having the lot of scope in the market, and that's why today's lecture is related to the Amazon Web Services. As per the introduction, sir has already given my introduction. Myself, Rahul Deshmukh, presently working as a embedded manager. I have been 10 years of experience. I passed out in 2009 from electronics background. After that, I completed my master's. Right now, I am pursuing my PhD also. Okay. So this is all about my background. Background doesn't matter what you are doing right now and what will be your future, that matters. Okay. So let's go ahead. First of all, I told you the Amazon Web Services is a cloud provider. But first of all, what do you mean by cloud? That we should know. Yes. So this is the picture in front of you. Is this the cloud? Could you please respond me in the chat box? Is this the cloud?
Yes.
Yes, very good. Very good.
Yes, sir.
It is only the cloud. Why this is only the cloud? Because in our childhood, our faculties has taught us, whenever you see this type of white fog in the sky, we will call it as a cloud. You are not wrong. You are 100% absolutely correct. You are 100% correct. This is the cloud, because up till now that has been taught to us. Whenever you will see the picture like this, it will be considered as a cloud. But right now you are not. Right now you are not a child. You are grown up. Right now you are in a 3rd year, 4th year of engineering. After a couple of years, you will get married. Okay. So some sort of definition of cloud has been converted into the technical era. Some sort of definition is been changes. Right now you are in the engineering technical field. That's why the definition of cloud is been changes. Now you let me know, in our childhood, what we have studied. Whenever we see this type of picture, we call it as a cloud. What is there in the cloud? What is there in the cloud? Moisture, water,
Vapor.
Okay. Whenever the cold air comes together with this vapor, what we will get? Rain. What we will get? Rain. Okay. In terms of water, we are getting the rain. So what is accumulated there? They are accumulated as a water. They are accumulated as a water. So nowadays, in our technical era, in our software field, there is a buzzword. We called it as a cloud. Most of the students, most of the members are thinking, yeah, what is meant by cloud? We heard this name, cloud computing, this, that, Amazon cloud, Azure cloud, GCP cloud. But what actually it is? Friends, it is nothing but only the remote station. It is nothing but only the remote server. It is nothing but only the remote server. Only the point is what? You should connect it to that remote server via internet. Say, for example, most of the students are from Nasik, Malkapur, Pune, Shegaon. They are attending this webinar, correct? They are attending this webinar. They have connected to me via what? Internet. They have connected to me via what? Internet. Are you getting my point? And we are using which platform? We are using a Zoom platform for the meeting. We are using a Zoom platform for the meeting. So Zoom platform is taking the help of cloud. Zoom platform is taking the help of cloud. So Zoom is the intermediary between you and me. Correct? Are you getting my point? Okay. Now let's go ahead. Then what is the communication between you and me? Shall I do the communication like this? Could you please respond? Shall I do the communication like this? Sorry. Could you please reply? Is it
No, sir.
there is a requirement that the long cable should be there from your place to the cloud?
No.
No, sir.
No, not at all. We cannot do this. Can you sit on the cloud and can you fly and come to my place for the communication?
No,
No,
sir.
no, not at all possible. And it is not expected at all. It is not expected at all. So what do you mean by cloud? The cloud is nothing but the remote server. Now you are talking me, sir, what do you mean by server? Server is nothing but simple your CPU. Make it simple. Don't make it complicated. What do you mean by server? Server is nothing but the CPU. In CPU, what is there? Three main components are there. One is your hard disk, second one is your processor, and third one is RAM. Whenever you are going to purchase the computer or laptop, three configuration are important. One is your hard disk, second is RAM, and third one is what? Processor. Okay, so whenever you are going to purchase the laptop on all these things, you comes into this mind what should be the configuration of your laptop. So whenever there is a one machine which is at the remote place, which is having the CPU, RAM, and hard disk, it is called as a cloud. The thing is that only it should be connected via the internet connection. It should be connected via the internet connection. Maybe there is a wired connection or wireless connection. So if I am here in Pune and you are seated over there in the Nasik, 300 kilometers, so it is not possible to place a single cable from my station to your station. That's why we are taking with the help of cloud. We are taking the help of cloud. Let's go to the next PPT. So simple word, according to the definition, the term cloud refers to the network or the internet. Network, the network of number of machines via the internet. In other words, we can say cloud is something which is present at the remote location. So cloud might be anywhere in the world. Suppose I am sitting over there, there is one virtual machine. I have created in Singapore region. One virtual machine I have created in Sydney region. One virtual machine I have created in Sri Lanka. So all these machines are what? Remote. All these machines are remote to me, and I can connect this remote machine via which platform? Cloud platform. Are you getting my point? What is cloud having? Cloud is having the servers. Number of servers, where there are a number of servers, where there is a data house, data warehouse, we called it as a data center. As a data center. So nothing different in the cloud. It is a remote location where you will have a data centers where you can store the lots of information, where you are having a lot of space, and where you will have a lot of processors, and all these remote stations are connected via internet. It is nothing but the cloud. Okay, so cloud can provide the services over public and private network. So what is the use of cloud computing? It is used to store the data. It is used to access the data. It is used to program over the internet instead of your own laptop. Say for example, simple Netflix. What you are going to do on the Netflix? You are going to watch the movie, correct? You are going to watch the web series. But whether that movie and web series stored in your laptop? No, not at all. Where it is stored? It is stored on the cloud. It is not stored in the server of Netflix. It is stored on the server. It is stored on the cloud. It is stored on the server which is available in the cloud, correct? And you are going to access. But when two things will be there, you have to pay something, and second, you should have an internet connectivity. You have to pay something and you have to have an internet connectivity. Then only you can access the web series, or then only you can access the movie. Okay, hope you are getting my point. Could you please reply in the chat box whatever I am teaching to you? Okay, thank you. Thanks for your reply. Okay, now we will go for some animations so that it will be easy to understand you. Okay, say for example, Sapna Chauhan is there. Sapna Chauhan, and second one is Bhagyashri is there, correct? So Sapna and Bhagyashri both are the sisters. Sapna and Bhagyashri. Now suppose Sapna went to the office. What happened? Sapna went to the office. Just give me some time. Okay, so this is the office, correct? Sapna and Bhagyashri, both are the sisters, Sapna and Bhagyashri. So Sapna went to the office. Sapna reaches to the office, and this is Bhagyashri, which is at the home. Now, what was the requirement? Sapna has to carry some important information in the pen drive. Sapna has to carry some important presentations and whatever the material related to the office she has to carry, and she went to the office. She should went to the office, but what happened? She forget the pen drive at home. She forget the pen drive at home. So what Sapna will do? Sapna, could you please connect with me? Could you please unmute yourself? Suppose you went to the office and you forget the pen drive at home. So what you will do? And you anyhow you want to access that data.
Sir, good afternoon. This is Vikram.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to share data through OneDrive or Google Drive or cloud.
Absolutely correct, Vikram. Absolutely correct. So what you will do? You will either Sapna will either use a Google Drive, okay, or Sapna will share if there are something in terms of files, there are some limited space, then she can send the same data via the email. Correct? This is one of the possibility. This is one of the possibility. Correct? So see here. Okay. She will send the information via. She will send the information via, share the information via Google Drive. She will send the information via Google Drive. Sapna will told Bhagyashri, this is my mail ID, Gmail ID. Please share the data which is stored in the pen drive and send it to me again. Correct? This is one might be the possibility. Hope everybody got it. Okay. Now just go to the next PPT. Okay. So see what happened. What happened? Finally, what? Bhagyashri copied the file. She stored the file on the cloud. This is the cloud, Google Cloud. This is the Google Cloud, and Google Drive is the service that is provided by the Google Cloud. Google Drive is the service that is provided by the Google Cloud, and from the Google Cloud, it will go to the Sapna's location. So Sapna can access it after some time. Are you getting my point? So Bhagyashri first of all will upload that file on a Google Drive. Google Drive is nothing but one of the service that is provided by Google. That is provided by Google. That I will let you know how many Google service provider are there in the market. So right now I am talking about the Google Drive. That's why I am talking about the Google Cloud. Okay. So Bhagyashri will upload the file, the important data on the Google Cloud, and by using the service, which service? Google Drive service, which is provided by Google Drive, it will be sent to the Sapna's location. But for all these things, what you require? All these things you require the internet connection. All this for this you will require an internet connection. So internet connection must be there to share the file via Google Drive. So whenever you will use the cloud, whenever you will use any services, what you will require? You will require a internet connection. So hope this definition is clear to all of you. Whatever I taught. See, this is my next slide. What I have added here? I have added here the cloud. I have added here the cloud. So this is the GCP. GCP is the service Google Cloud Platform, which is the service provided by Google, or this is the Google Cloud Platform by the Google company. So AWS provides the Amazon Web Services. Google Cloud Platform is what? Google Cloud Platform. Amazon Cloud is what? Amazon Web Services. Okay. So these are the different service providers available in the market. Now you let me know one thing. But what is the limitations to send the file from this home to the Google Cloud and from Google Cloud to the Sapna's location? What is the limitation?
It
Only
can't be
15
over
GB.
15 GB.
Only 15 GB. Am I correct, Vikram? Only 15 GB. But now, suppose there is a data of 24 GB. Then what will be the problem? Then what will be the problem? Then at the one time go, Bhagyashri cannot send information to the Sapna. She cannot send the information to the Sapna in a one go. What she has to do? She has to bifurcate the data 2 times, suppose 12 GB or 12 GB. Okay, this time is also possible, no problem. What will happen if the data is of 200 GB? So instead of pen drive, there may be the hard disk. She forget to pick up the hard disk and went to the office. So what should be the problem right now? So again, she has to run to the home. Again, she has to pick up the hard disk, and again she has to go to the office. Is it possible? Suppose the office is located 100 kilometers from her home. So is it possible? Not possible at all. Is it possible? Not possible at all. So what to do at time? We have to take the services from the cloud. We have to take the services from Google cloud service providers. What are the cloud service provider? I will let you know into the upcoming PPTs. Hope this is clear up to this. Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Could you
Clear,
please
sir.
respond into chat box? See if it will be a dual way communication, it will be okay. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Now let's go to the next. One at Cape Town, one at Mumbai location. Okay. So cloud computing is simply the ability to use of the remote servers to store the data, manage the data, and process the data. To store the data, manage the data, and process the data. Say, for example, movie 1983 is released nowadays, and after couple of weeks, it is available. So if you say the Netflix is using whenever the Amazon platform, Amazon Web Services platform, Facebook is using Amazon Web Services as a platform, Twitter is using Amazon Web Services as the platform. In the all over the world, millions of people are using the Netflix. Millions of people are using the Facebook. But very rarely you will find there will be a problem while accessing some of the movies or some of the any type of web series or whatever it is. If you are getting the problem, that problem will be from the client side, means our side. If you are not having the particular page, then definitely you will have the problem. Okay. So it is all about remote server, store, manage, and process the data. Cloud computing is a delivery of sharing the computing resources, software or data as a service and on demand to the internet. Okay, the same thing. Now the biggest example is Zoom. We are taking the meeting. We are having this meeting on the Zoom platform. So Zoom platform is also using the AWS cloud. Now the sir is saying that there is an internet problem. So is the problem from Zoom side? No, there is no problem from the Zoom. There is a problem from our internet service provider, my internet service provider, or Attarde sir's internet service provider. If Attarte sir internet service provider is not good, if he is not providing the bandwidth, then Attarte sir cannot access the Zoom. This is our problem. But is there any problem from the Zoom? No. Why? Because the Zoom platform is using the cloud service from the Amazon. So if you want to see, just I am going to just wait. Yes, I am going to show you. Okay. Zoom uses a cloud platform. So which cloud platform Zoom is using right now to provide the services to their customers? See, together Zoom and AWS have delivered the great experience on new Zoom users. Okay.
Your
So
PPT is
Zoom
only
is using-
visible, sir. So you only PPT visible, whatever you
Okay.
want to.
Okay. So they cannot see the Google.
No. So first you have to stop share and click on the
Okay.
share screen and share the whole desktop.
Okay. So just wait. I come down and I am going to share the screen now.
Desktop, yeah. Display, yeah.
Hope you can see right now.
Yes, it is visible.
So in the Google, I am searching Zoom uses a cloud platform. So yes, Zoom uses the AWS cloud platform. Means whatever the meeting we are conducting on Zoom, with the help of Amazon cloud platform, you are going to communicate without any disturbance. Okay, so together Zoom and AWS have delivered the great experience in a Zoom. Hope everybody got my point. Now let's go to the PPT. Okay. Hope everybody is clear. So with the help of cloud, you can connect the website, you can connect any different apps. The client can use different apps. You can connect with the number of people in the meeting. So people are showing. So with the help of cloud, you can see, you can connect with the with a number of people via Zoom, via any one of the communicating platform. Email services also one of the best example for cloud, because whatever the data that is going to be stored on the cloud only. Okay, so it is just a pictorial view how you are going to access the data from the remote location. Okay, so see here again. Cloud computing means storing, accessing the data programs over the internet. Suppose I am having the HDFC bank account. Suppose I am having the HDFC bank account and I want to access the website of HDFC bank. So what I will do, I will go to the browser and I will write there www.hdfc.com. Correct? What I am the client of HDFC bank. I am the client of HDFC bank. Correct? And who is the end user? End user is nothing but the client. I am the client of HDFC bank. Okay. So these are also the clients, number of clients. They are going to connect it to the HDFC bank via what? Via the cloud. It may be any cloud where the HDFC bank has stored its information. Where the HDFC bank has stored his information. So on the cloud, HDFC bank will have their own servers. What are the servers? Application server, web server, database server, whatever the infrastructure that HDFC requires, all these will be stored at what? This cloud, which is at the data center. It is a physical building, physical infrastructure at the Mumbai, and we are accessing it remotely. That's why we are calling it as a cloud, and we can access it. So whenever we are going to browse www.hdfc.com, it will be directed to the cloud. From the web server, we will get the web pages. From the data server, that web pages will get the data, and whatever the information we want, that information will be provided to the cloud client. Are you getting my point? So if we want to see the same thing, okay, so just I am going to stop the screen again so that I can share my whole screen. And suppose I have to type www.amazon.com. Suppose I am going to type www.amazon.com. Sorry, give me some time. Can you see the screen, everyone? Sir,
Yes.
can you see the Google? Okay.
No, Google is not. Yes, now we can see Google.
Now it is available. So just I am going to see the www.hdfcbank.com. I am the client. I am going to browse the information. So where it will be redirected, it will be redirected on the landing page of the HDFC Bank. Where is the server of the HDFC Bank? We don't know. If the HDFC Bank is using the Amazon server, then data center will be maybe at the Mumbai region. Okay. So if I am going to browse it, we will land on the landing page of the HDFC Bank. Okay. So all the information related to the login, related to the whatever the pages were available here, savings account, credit card, personal bank, for each and every page there is a programming. For each and every page there is a HTML or .php programming file is there. Are you getting my point? So all this information is stored into the server, and whatever the server we are using from the remote location is on the cloud. Is on the cloud if HDFC is using the cloud service. Same for the Netflix. Whatever the movies you are searching, all the movies are stored on the remote server, which is nothing but the Amazon server, and Amazon server is nothing but the cloud provider. Amazon Web Services is nothing but the cloud provider. Hope everybody got my point. Okay. Now again, let's move to the next PPT. I am going to show you how I am going to make one operating system in a Sydney region. How I can create one operating system in a Sydney region. I am going to show you at the end of this webinar. How I am going to access the object from the Sydney region. That I am going to show you at the end of the webinar. So practicals are also there. Don't worry. Okay. So let's go to the PPT again. Hope I am better too. I am not a professor right now. So hope you can understand what I am telling you. This is the aerial view of cloud computing, in which you can see the cloud computing is the base where you are having the servers, and laptop can be connected to the server. You can do the networking. We are having the applications. Most of the companies are having their own applications. So Google Play Store. Google Play Store is whatever the applications are available on the Google Play Store, that is available onto the cloud. So with the help of mobile, we can access the number of applications which are available or stored in the data center, which is data center is nothing but the cloud. Remote station is nothing but the cloud. We can also access the files. We can also connect the number of computers. We can access through via internet. Definitely, for all these things, what is the most important point? All should be connected via internet. All should be connected via internet. So that is the aerial view. Next pictorial is a conceptual view. So pictorial view and conceptual view is near about same. Why I have introduced? Because mostly students from the electronics, that's why they know about this. Okay, so this is the cloud. Onto the cloud there is an application server. Onto the cloud there is a storage server, and there is a web server. So as I told you, there will be one physical building, and in that physical building there are number of CPUs. Some CPUs are called as application server, some CPUs are called as a storage server, some CPUs are called as a web server. In the web server there are the HTML page or .php pages are saved. In storage, whatever the background data is required, MySQL data, whatever the data is required, that is stored into the database server, application server. Okay, so these are the different server. and these are the customer that can use that application whenever required with the help of internet. Whenever required with the help of internet. Friends, suppose tomorrow we cannot able to use a Gmail. What will happen? Oh my God. Gmail is not working. Oh my God. Most of the people are having this email ID associated with their banks, associated with their Facebook profiles, associate their blah, 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 blah. And if Gmail will not work, what you can do? Everything goes down. Crores of people are using a Gmail service. So Gmail service is provided by Google Cloud. Gmail service is provided by Google Cloud. So same services are provided into the Amazon Cloud also. Amazon Web Services. Okay. So let's go to the next PPT. If in between any problem, you can note down your questions. Now, sir, then how we can connect to the cloud? How we can connect to the cloud? What is the ladder? You told us that in internet connectivity must be there. You cannot connect the wire. So what is the ladder? So ladder is nothing but the Amazon Web Services. You take the cloud, you take the services from the Amazon, and you can use whatever you want. Now next one is the data center. Have you ever seen this type of data centers in your college also or company also? College also are having a small data centers. Have you ever seen? Could you please reply me in chat box?
No.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anybody? One said no. Okay, no problem.
Yes, sir.
So there are small in college also. There is a small data center where all the information gets stored. From this data center only, they will provide you the internet connection. For every faculty, for every student, they will provide you the internet connection. So if you see, there are a lot of wires, there are a lot of CPUs. So if the Infosys company is there or whatever the another company is there, they are having the huge data centers, and to maintain this data center is a very hectic job. Okay, to maintain this data center is very hectic job. Sir, you are talking correct. Now, oh my God, what will happen? Oh my God. Oh my God, what will happen? Rats are there, number of rats are there. Oh my God, Corona is there, Omicron is there. Nobody is going to enter into that server room also, because lots of engineers are working, desktop engineers, desktop support engineers, DB server engineer, all are working over there. Oh my God, university result is also declared. The website get hanged. Sir, I cannot able to see my result. My friend got this percentage, that percentage, and right now most of the students are accessing, and the website goes down. Why it happened? Because why website goes down? First one is that rat is going to cut the number of wires in the data center, and the engineer which is there working as a administrator, he is going to find out, oh my God, what is happening? Lots of connection are lost. The boss is continuously asking, what the hell, Rahul, you are doing there? What the hell you are doing? Why we are not getting the internet connectivity? Why the clients are asking? They are not able to log in the website, because website is, they are accessing the website from the data center. They are going to access the website from this data center, these CPUs. Because of the Omicron also, they are not going to enter. Everybody at work from home, everybody is at work, nobody is ready to come into the office. So any one of the server fails, what will happen? Customer is not able to access the website, because website, all the data of website is stored into the CPU, and you are going to connect that website via internet connection. University result declare. University result declare. Most of the Pune University students got the message on the WhatsApp that, hey, third year result declare, hey, fourth year result declare, and all rushing to the Pune University, sppu.pune, whatever it may be, .ac.in, and the website goes down. Okay, so you are, अरे साला ये पुणे यूनिवर्सिटी बोगस बकवास है ना? We never able to access the website at the time of result. Why people? Why this happened? Because for every CPU, for every web server, or for every data center, there is a one specific limit. Up to that limit, the traffic will be available or limited. Okay. After that, if the traffic is increased, the number of people are going to browse the same website, definitely it will goes down. Definitely it will goes down. Not only this, but if I go to the next slide, why the companies are then thinking, why not thinking to close all these server room in their companies? Close all server rooms into the companies and let's move to the cloud. Which cloud? Amazon cloud. Why Amazon cloud? Because it is the biggest Amazon cloud service provider into the market right now. It is the biggest cloud service provider into the market. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Sorry, friends. Okay, so why the company need to shift to the cloud? Because whatever the problem these are coming in front of the company, because of that they are going to shift to the cloud. It may be the Amazon cloud, it may be a Google cloud, it may be a Microsoft cloud, it may be a Alibaba cloud, it may be a Oracle cloud, it may be IBM. Lots of clouds are there, but the biggest one is what? Amazon cloud. Sir, you are talking about the Amazon, that purchasing website from where we are going to purchase the clothes, shoes, mobile phones, etc. Yes, the same Amazon company, but there is a sister company related to that Amazon. It is called as Amazon Web Services. Okay. Now, what is the requirement of the company to ship that this server room, close it, remove all the connection, and let's ship to the cloud. The cloud, there may be the anywhere on the remote location and client can access it, and the server will never goes down, because Amazon has given us a feature as a high availability. I'm going to talk about it into the next PPT. Okay. Now, why the companies are shifting? First, space for the server room. See, whenever you are going to install the CPU servers, you will require a continuous space. Second, CPUs for the server and high storage capacity. That CPU should have a high storage capacity. That CPU should have a high processor. That CPU has a high random access memory. At least 4 servers are required whenever you are going to start up. If you want to start up one service provider company, their software company, at least 4 servers you require. Which servers? One database server, one web server, and 2 application servers. Again, you require router, gateways, hubs, switches, firewall, cable, air conditioning. For this room, you will require a high air conditioning. Why? Because whenever these CPUs are continuously running, they will get heated. And because of the heating, most of the CPUs burn. So for that, you will require the air conditioning also. You will require a 24/7 by 365 days electricity. If this server's room stop, then your whole business will down. Your all customer will call you thug and that because your website is not working. Employees, you will require 24/7 by 365, means 3 shift employees are required, and their salary is to maintain this data center. Are you getting my point, my dear friends? To minimize all these, let's shift to the cloud with the name pay as you go. Pay as you go means what? जितना यूज करोगे उतना ही पे करो. जितना यूज करोगे क्लाउड उतना ही पे करो. सिंपल हिंदी में बताया मैंने. Pay as you go. Okay. So also we don't have a guarantee our business will run or not. Even though I have started up one company and I have purchased the servers, I have purchased the number of cables, I have done the connections, I have started, I have taken the internet connection, and after 6 months again the 3rd or 4th wave of COVID will come and my business will go down. What will be the cost of the server room? Maybe less than 50% whatever he has invested earlier. Hope you are agree with me, my dear friends. Could you please reply me in chat box? Are you getting my point? Am I clear to explain you all these things? Am I clear? Am I clear, my dear friends? Please reply into the chat box. I know this is the afternoon time from 3 to 4. But if you want to make your career, you have to be here, you have to spend your time, you have to do the practice, you have to focus on your future. If you are going to invest your time correctly right now in the student specific time, then only you will get the good opportunity. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, all of you. Just go to the next PPT. I'm not going to. I'm excited to do the hands-on, sir. Tell us how you are going to create a server, how you are going to create a remote server. Tell us, sir. We are waiting for that. Correct. So this theory basically, first of all, important. Then we will go ahead. Okay. So let's come to the Amazon Web Services. Let's shift to the Amazon Web Services. Amazon Web Services, nothing but the infrastructure as a service. What do you mean by infrastructure? What do you mean by infrastructure? The CPUs, the RAMs, the processors, the cables, whatever the physically available in a server rooms is called as a infrastructure. Is called as an infrastructure. Now come to the Amazon Web Services. What is Amazon, sir? What is AWS? You are talking cloud, sir. But what is Amazon? What is Amazon Web Services? It is the collection of services that together make up a cloud platform. So Amazon will provide a number of services. Sir, but which services Amazon will provide us? Which services? I will let you know into the next PPT, correct? So AWS is a collection of services that come together to make a cloud platform offered over the internet by Amazon.com. Without internet, I told you it will not move. Correct? Amazon offers how many services? More than 200 services. AWS is the biggest cloud service provider into the market and has a biggest. So finally come to the console. Finally, we come to the console of Amazon. Okay. I think you might be eagerly waiting for that. So which services Amazon provided? Compute service, storage service. If Netflix is using the Amazon, Netflix is going to use the Amazon Web Services as its cloud platform, then which service he need to use? He need to use F3. F3 is a storage service where Netflix will store number of movies. Where the Netflix will store the number of movies. My dear friends, concentrate on my next sentence. Concentrate on my next sentence. Who is the biggest client of Amazon Web Service? Who is the biggest client of Amazon Web Service? Yes, my dear friends. The biggest client of Amazon Net Service is Netflix right now. Netflix right now. मैंने क्या बोला था कि जितना आप क्लाउड यूज करोगे उतना ही पे करो. Amazon is paying 141 crore rupees per month. 141 crore rupees per month for using the EC2 service, Elastic Compute Cloud Service. Means virtual operating system. I will let you know about EC2 because we are going to learn two services today itself, EC2 and F3 storage services. Give me half hour only. Give me half hour. Everything will be clear. So Netflix is giving 141 crore rupees for using a single service EC2. What will be the turnover of Amazon Web Services? Lots of companies are there. All these are the different services, whatever you have enlisted here, related to the storage, related to the database, related to the management and governance, satellite, blockchain, robotics, analytics, security, identify, compliance, business application, end users, Internet of Things, related to the electronics, students, Internet of Things. Not only the electronics, whoever want to come into the AWS, whoever want to come into the background doesn't matter. He may be for electronics, from mechanical, from civil, from BCA, or BSc, but yes, at least you should know how to use the laptop or how to use the infrastructure. Okay, so these are the services under the Amazon Web Services. Okay, I will after some time we will go to the console and I will show you. This console is changed right now. Before 15 days they have upgraded their console. I will show you that console also. Okay, so in this domain basically the Amazon is providing their services. All these listed are the services provided by the Amazon. Okay, so you have to learn these services. In the market, company will not ask you got the C, you got the C++, you got Java, you got the .NET, okay, you got the JavaScript also, Angular also, the C# also, okay, no problem. Okay, in the theory you got data structure also. Oh my God, you know the object-oriented programming also. My God, very good, very good. Very good. In the syllabus, it is all these things are there. What if the extra which is trending in the market that you know? What if the extra which is trending in the market right now? This, do you know this? Do you know AWS? Do you know AWS services? The Infosys is hiring 55,000 freshers in 2022. Good news for you. Infosys is hiring 55,000 freshers in academic year 2022, irrespective of background. I think you might be well aware about the InfyTQ. In that, they will ask you C, they will ask you C++, they will ask you might be Java, they may ask you might be Python. Okay. Suppose you clear the round. Why you clear the round? Because you know this. But in the interview, if on the your resume, if you are going to enroll, if you are written over there, yes, I have a AWS skills. I have a AWS skills. Which skills you are having? Sir, I know EC2 service. Sir, I know S3 service, storage service. I know Elastic Compute Cloud. I know storage. Okay, I know Route 53. If you enlist at least 4 to 5 services, and if you got the correct answer, then sure shot 120% you got selected into your campus interview only. Only few of the services, my dear friend, because you are a fresher. And right now company demands the cloud expert, because every company wants to switch into the cloud because of the COVID-19 and the lowest price model यानी सर्वर को मेंटेन करने के लिए जितना खर्चा आता है उतना 20% खर्चा आता है क्लाउड को. That's why the companies are shifting to the cloud. Okay, so let's go to the next PPT. I'm not talking that much. Okay, so this is the latest platform. Why I have introduced? Because most of the students are doing their internship in the machine learning. So how the machine learning is correlated with the Amazon Web Services. So in the machine learning, you are having some algorithms, you are playing with the data that has you have to store onto the cloud also, and with the help of Amazon Web Services, you can handle your machine learning. You can handle whatever you are doing. You can, whatever the code you have changed, you have to deploy that code onto the cloud. Everything can be done by using the Amazon Web Services. Okay, so as I told you, the top clients of Amazon Web Services, Netflix is providing $19 million. Netflix pay $19 million to the Amazon Web Services per month. So, friends, I have not mentioned by my own. This is the list you will get on a Google. If you just Google Amazon Web Services top 10 client, then you will get this top 10 client with this bill. So Netflix is paying 19 million, nothing but 141 crore rupees per month for only using which service? For only using which service? EC2 service. They have not mentioned the F3 service, which is the most important one. Because whatever the movies are stored by Netflix, it is a F3. It might be 100 crores per month. Maybe third service, fourth service, fifth service. This is by Netflix. Because the Amazon model is pay as you go. Jitna use करोगे उतना pay करो, फिर भी इतना bill आ रहा है. Because the demand from the market to use the Netflix is more. They are using a Twitter, Twitch, LinkedIn, Facebook. All these are the clients of what? Amazon Web Service. And that's why there is a huge demand in market for the Amazon Solution Architect experts. Amazon Solution Architect. I'm going to talk about it also. As I told you, why Amazon uses? Because of the three main points. High availability. Amazon is saying that, AWS saying that I am available anytime. 99.999999999. भाई 99 पे कितने 9 है? 99 के ऊपर 11 9s लिखे हुए हैं. Means Amazon का कहना है कि I will never get hang, I will never get down, I will be available 99.11 9s. Oh my God, isn't it? Yes, it is possible, because Amazon is having the terabyte. petabytes of storage. Amazon is having the terabytes of RAM. Have you ever heard the terabytes of RAM? Petabytes of RAM. Second, scalability. As I have told you in the second PPT, that pen drive, I left that point over there. Suppose my file is more than 15 GB. Suppose my file is more than 200 GB. If my file is 5 terabyte, then HDD will not work. So if your infrastructure is on the cloud, you can scale up your infrastructure. You can scale up and scale down your infrastructure. Suppose you have taken earlier 1 terabyte of storage from the Amazon, and your customers are increasing. Instead of 1 terabyte of storage, you require a 5 terabyte of storage. Yes, you just go to the Amazon console. Instead of 1 terabyte, you save their 5 terabyte. The Amazon will provide the 5 terabyte. If you require 100 terabyte, if you require 1000 petabyte, yes, Amazon is ready to provide the petabyte. Terabyte का ऊपर का रहता है भाई petabyte. If you know, okay. So जैसे चाहिए वैसे Amazon देगा, क्योंकि आपको क्लाइंट और क्लाइंट करेगा पैसे पे. Okay. So hardware is also scalable. You can increase the space. You can, as per the requirement, the RAM will be increased, and as per the requirement. Okay, let's go to the global infrastructure. See where the Amazon data centers are available. Amazon data centers are available in India. Blue one is the region and orange one is the coming soon. I told you at Mumbai region we are having the Amazon Web Services data center, AWS. Okay, and where it is coming? The next coming is at Hyderabad. If you see New Zealand, Australia, Europe, okay, everything it is available. Amazon Web Services. So you tell me, sir, how the Amazon has connected from New Zealand to Australia? How the Amazon is connected, sir, from New Zealand to Australia? So if the Amazon has connected from New Zealand to Australia under the sea, they are having their own fiber optic cables, my dear friends. Can't believe this. They are having their, they are having the underground cables to send the data from New Zealand to Australia. Suppose I am here, I am the company, say Infosys. My client is located at New Zealand. So whether I will store my data in the Mumbai region, whether I will store the website data on a Mumbai region? No, I will store the data on which region? New Zealand. But New Zealand is coming soon. So I will store the nearest data center. I will store the website on where? At Australia. At Australia. Sir, why? You can also store here, and New Zealand is a client. He can access. Yes, it is. But why near? Because of the latency issue. Latency. Because the distance is more. So definitely it will take some minute to open the website. The client is not ready to wait for 5 minutes. It should have an immediate access. That's why the website is, or whatever the content, it is going to be stored at the Australia. We can also access, and client can also access. Okay, so this is called as a storage service. You can store your data securely, high security at anywhere in the world. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि भाई क्लाइंट है न्यूजीलैंड वाला and you are taking the UK United Kingdom का server. Yes, you can do, but it is not acceptable. Okay, go to the next. Out of 246, 245 countries, they are having their data centers. Actually, 195 are countries in the world and 61 territories. So it will be total 256. Out of 256, 245 data centers are available. 84 are the availability zone, and 108 direct connect location. Oh my God, what do you mean by direct location? Connect location, as I told you, New Zealand and Australia are connected via the undersea fiber optic cable for the high-speed communication. So it is called as a direct connect locations. Let's go to the next. So this is look like a data center. Data center is nothing but it is a physical infrastructure. Lots of CPUs are there, lots of servers are there, lots of memory space, lots of storage space, lots of processors in a one space, and that space is called as a data center. Data center is nothing but your cloud. If it is a remote to you, it is called as a cloud. That's it. Only the thing is that you should connect that data center via the internet. Hope you got my point. It is called as a availability zone. In Amazon, it is called as a availability zone. Let's go to the next PPT. Now, come to the most important one. Sir, which are the competitors or service provider in the market? The number one is Amazon. Second one is Microsoft. So which is the cloud service provider? The name is Azure. Dear friends, you are in the third and final year right now. You are going to pass out. You should know all these things. Where the market is going on? Where the market is going on? Are you getting my point? What is the expectations in the market? Only the programming languages will not work for you. You have to learn something extra to get placed into the big multinationals. Infosys, TCS, Cognizant, Capgemini, Deloitte, Amazon, IBM, Wipro, Accenture, all these are recruiting huge demand, but they are not getting the skilled persons. So dear friend, I request you to learn about the AWS as it is the biggest service provider right now. Okay, so AWS, Microsoft Cloud is Azure, Google Cloud is a Google Cloud platform, Alibaba Cloud is a Alibaba Cloud, Oracle is a Oracle Cloud, IBM is a IBM Cloud. Hope you got my point. Now, sir, why you are focusing on the Amazon only? Lots of clouds are there. Google is also there. Then also you are doing Amazon. There is a reason behind that. See, this is the quadrant. It is called as a Gartner quadrant, published in 2021. And who is the leader into the market right now? Amazon Web Services. The most trusted one, the most client, top 10 client I showed you. After the Amazon, there is a name of Microsoft, which is assumed the Azure as the cloud name. After that, there is a Google, GCP. And this is the visionaries. They are in the pipeline, like Alibaba Cloud. Niche players means they are having the cloud, but theek hai, utne diye chalega. Challenges. Okay, so that's why you want to. I'm continuously talking about the Amazon. Okay, so why to learn AWS, my dear friends? Companies are moving to the cloud from their existing infrastructure. जो भी कुछ सर्वर बिरवर है निकालना है, Amazon का इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर लेना है, उनका ही सब सर्विसेज यूज करनी है, और जितना यूज करेंगे उतना ही पे करना है. Got my point? So cloud demand in the market is increasing hugely after COVID-19 hits. And friends, finally, secure your career and upgrade the cloud AWS skill in the resume. One of my previous batch student got placed with the Virtusa company with the package of 8 lakhs rupees per annum. One of my previous batch student, he is right now in the final year in the Pune University only. He got placed in the Virtusa company through the campus interview. And whenever the interviewer has seen some of the skill related to the cloud, the interviewer has asked few of the questions related to cloud. He told me about EC2 and S3, and friends, he got the package of 8 lakhs rupees per annum. Even he cannot able to speak in English fluently. Then also he got selected because he knows the AWS. So see the demand. Most important thing. Sir, I don't know the programming. Can I do the AWS? This is for you only. Those who don't know the programming, those who are like scared about the programming, whatever it may be, C, C++, Python, Java, .NET, Oracle, etc., blah, 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 blah. No need of programming in the AWS. Just you need to know some networking concept. Just you need to know how to access the console of AWS and land up into your dream job with a handsome package. Let's go to the next. Why to learn the AWS, sir? A new technology? Yes, sir, it is a new technology. In India, AWS started in when, sir? In India, AWS started in 2015 only. Only 5 years old technology. C language invented in, अरे यार मैं तो इंजीनियरिंग में पढ़ा था सर. 70 सर. C language 1960
70.
Oh, 1970. It is already 40 years back. And 2015, we have started the Amazon available data center in the Amazon data center in India in 2015. And when the Amazon has started its service in the world in 2006 only, means actual AWS cloud started in 15 years back only. And if you talk about the India, only 5 years back, there is huge scope into the market. One of my student got placed. The name of that student is Tukaram Vedade. He did AWS code in 2017. He left the Infosys with the package of 18 lakhs rupees per annum in December. And right now he joined the new company with the package of 24 lakhs rupees per annum within the span of 4 years. Within the span of 4 years, without knowing of any knowledge of programming. Okay, this is only one example I'm giving. Sir, what are the job roles in the market in cloud? Operational support engineer, AWS engineer, cloud software engineer, system integrator, cloud developer, DevOps engineer, AWS solution architect, AWS system administrator, junior AWS. Oh my God, sir, हमने तो ये कभी सुना ही नहीं था. क्यों नहीं सुनोगे? क्योंकि 5 ही साल की पुरानी टेक्नोलॉजी है. How you will come to know? So jobs related to specialty, hold on, hold on. These are the certifications available into the market. If you are going to crack the certification, the job is yours. Foundational level, you are going to have foundational level course, cloud practitioner. You are having the associate levels, architect, operations developer. You are having the professional level courses, solution architect, DevOps engineer. Yeah, there are some specialty also. See here, machine learning. If you want to become an expert into the machine learning, you have to start with the cloud practitioner. You have to go for at least architect and DevOps. And after that, not necessary actually DevOps. And if you want, you can go and then again come to the machine learning. Or go to the solution architect or developer. And from the developer, you can come to the machine learning. You can come to the advanced networking. You can go to the data. You can go to the cyber security. You can go to the Alexa. You can go to the robotics. You can go to the artificial intelligence and augmented reality. These are also the specifications are available right now in the market. And these are the globally certified, global certification. It is like a SAP. You might have heard about the SAP. But if you have if you require a global certification, then you can go for the fresher level. At least you should know some basic services. At least you should know some basics. Let's crack the interview and then go fully functional, fully preparation into the cloud domain. Hope everybody got it. Okay, so these are some important certification that you have to go ahead with this for getting a job into the market. 2 days before only I got one news. 15 years old boy clear AWS cloud practitioner certification. Oh my God. 2 years back, 2 days back, I got one news that student has cleared the AWS cloud what? Certification. AWS cloud certification. Sir, can you see the Google screen?
No, sir.
Can you see right now?
No, you are not shared.
Okay. It's because the existing screen is not.
No, sir. It is exited. Now you just use share screen again. Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So see how I passed the AWS cloud practitioner exam. The AWS practitioner exam is an exam individuals who have the knowledge, skills necessary to effectively demonstrate or the understanding of AWS cloud. In depending on the specific technical roles, no need of technical knowledge. Only 15-year boy. I was bored in the quarantine and wanted to take up the challenge. I have loved the technology and machine learning. So this was the perfect goal. See guys, the goal of 15-year boy is clear. Go to the cloud, go to the practitioner, go to the architect, and finally went to the master in the cloud with machine learning. His goal is fixed. You are in a third year, final year. You have to clear your goals first of all. Okay. Now we will go for the hands-on practice. My dear friends, now we will go for the hands-on practice. See, the 55,000 engineers are going to be recruited by Infosys. So hands-on practice, we are going to, what is my requirement? Let's create the virtual machine with the Windows OS at the Sydney region. My dear friends, I am going to create one virtual machine with Windows operating system at where? Sydney region. So let's wait. I am going to share the screen again. We will go to the Amazon console, and finally I am going to go into the AWS console. Okay. So can you see the AWS console?
Yes, yes.
Can you see AWS login?
Yes.
Sir? Okay, so I am going to root a user. Root user is a super user. Within the 5 minutes. So it is not the right time to discuss all of the things, but within the 5 minutes, I will let you know how I can create a virtual machine with Windows operating system at a Sydney data center. And it is absolutely free of cost. There is a free eligibility, free tier operating systems are available. So I am going to put my mail ID here, rahuld447@gmail.com. Okay. So you have to create the AWS account first of all. For creating the AWS account, you will require only 2 rupees. You will require only 2 rupees, which is also refundable. After verification. So I am just going to put one password. And for creating the account, definitely you will require only 10 minutes. So see how I am going to create a Windows operating system. In which region? Sydney region. So this is the console. Of AWS. If you see on the right hand side, there are the regions, and I am going to connect via which region? कहाँ पे बनाना है मुझे? सिडनी में बनाना है. So I am going to select the Sydney region. In the Sydney region, I am going to use which service of the Amazon? I am going to use a EC2 service. Elastic Compute Cloud. You will let you know about the Elastic Compute Cloud in details if you are going to study. Elastic Compute Cloud. What I am going to create? Operating system. So just go to the instances. Within the 5 minutes, we are going to create a virtual machine in Sydney region with a Windows operating system. Launch the instances. See, to creating the virtual machine, there is only 7-step process. Okay. So how many operating systems are available? Amazon machine image is nothing but the operating system. Okay. So I am going to select the Windows operating system, which is free tier eligible. Means by using this free tier eligible, you can do the practice. You don't require to pay anything to the Amazon. You can use it free for 750 hours in a 1 month for instances. Okay. So I'm going to use this free tier Windows Server 19 base. So I am going to select it. Okay. See, this is the free tier eligible. What will be the configuration of this machine? Sir, CPUs, there will be a 1 CPU. What will be the memory? There will be a 1 memory. 1 GB memory and 1 CPU there. And what is the third configuration, which is most important? Storage. So storage will come to the next stage. So 1 CPU, that machine will have 1 CPU, that machine will have a 1 GB memory. Just go to the next. How many instances, how many operating system you want to create? 1. Nahi sir, 10 chahiye mujhe. So you can also create 10 operating system at a time in a one go. But we don't require 10, we require 1. Just go to the next step. Add a storage. We are on the 4th stage. So what is the by default storage Amazon is providing in this 30 GB. Amazon is providing the 30 GB free of cost storage in operating system. Okay, in this free tier, just go to the next. Add a tag. Add a tag is nothing but whatever you are doing, you have to write down here. My operating system, you can also give your name. My OS, I am giving my OS as a name. Okay, sir, what will be the security? You are connecting from Pune to Sydney. You are going to create a server from Pune to Sydney. What is the role, sir? What is the security? So for the security, I am going to create one security group. Create a new security group. I am just giving any name, FG88, and suppose I am going to write here in the description FG88. Okay, don't worry about all these things. These are the next. Last one is the review, and just launch it. Sir, you are going to launch it, but you require some encryption and decryption key. One PEM file will be created. So I am going to create one security key, which is required to secure your data. So just go to the KP88, download the key pair. Okay, I have downloaded one key pair here, and I am just going to paste. That key pair on a desktop. Okay, that's it. Just scroll down, launch the instances. Oh my God, we have created see my OS, my operating system. We have created operating system at where we have created the operating system at Sydney region. I am in Pune. I am at the Pune. The remote location is the Sydney, and it is possible only because of the cloud service provider AWS, Amazon Web Services. Sir, okay, you have created, but how you can connect to that machine which is created at Sydney region? You have only created. Okay, good question. So first of all, we have to wait here for the status check. This is the status check. Here there should be 2 by 2. So obviously, there is a 10 to 15,000 kilometer. The distance is there. Okay, at least 8 to 10,000. It is initializing. It will take at least 1 minute. To connect. Status check is nothing but your system check and instance check. System check means hardware configuration checking, and instance check means OS related software configuration checking. So if 2 checks are ready, if you are getting a 2 by 2 here, then what will happen? You are ready to connect the remote location. You are ready to connect to the remote server, which is located at which region? Which is located at the Sydney region. Yeah, it will take some time. We know in India, our internet service providers are great. So in this way, you have to do the practice also. Just wait, I am going to show the operating system. Just wait. Give me only 3 minutes. My dear friends. Okay. So till now, what we will do? We will go to this. Just check on it and just go to the connect option. I will go to the RDP client, and I will require 3 things to connect to that machine. I will require 3 credentials. First credential is a public DNS. I am going to copy Control-C, Control-V. Second, I will require a username to connect to that machine. So I am going to store, suppose, that in a one file. Sorry, I have not saved it. So I will require a DNS name. I will require a username. And what I will require? Third, I will require a password because security matters. I will require a password. So before password, can we see whether we got a 2 by 2 here or not? Yes, 2 by 2 check pass. We have successfully created. Windows operating virtual machine at Sydney data center from Pune location. Both are remote. Both are connected via internet. It is nothing but the cloud, and it is possible only because of the Amazon Web Services. Sir, show me, show us where is that operating system. Show us. Yes, yes, yes. So what I have copied 3 credentials. I have copied 3 credentials. Oh my, sorry. I have copied till now 2 credential, username and DNS. Now I will require a password. So just go to the connect RDP client, and for the password we need to decrypt it and get the password. So I'm going to select it. Now see here KP88 we have created one key. So just browse that key here, KP88, and finally you have to decrypt that password. See the security, encryption and decryption. See the security. So we got the password also, and I am going to save the password here. Sir, how to connect to that Linux machine? Yes, wait, my dear friends. I am on the verge to complete it. For the connection from remote location to remote location, you require one app which is available into your laptop, your desktop. It is called as a remote desktop connection. What you have to do? You have to just paste. You have to just paste the 3 credentials. First one is the DNS server. Connect. It will ask you for the password, for username. What is the username? Administrator. What is the password we have decrypted? Okay. Yes. And hooray, I have created an operating system which is located at the virtual place. Not a virtual place, it is already over there, Sydney. A virtual machine in which we have installed Windows operating system. So, my dear friends, I know the internet connection will take some 30 seconds because we are living. Okay, no problem. So this is the Windows operating system which is at the Sydney location. Sir, tell me where is the RAM? Sir, tell me where is the what is the configuration of this machine? Yeah, simple like our daily use. I'm going to go to the this PC, suppose this PC or my PC, you know, this PC. Okay, just going to click on this. Just going to click on this. And if you see, my dear friends, what is the C drive? 29.9 GB. Are you getting my point? The free tier instances that I have selected, kitna provide kiya tha? 30 GB kiya tha. So here you can see 30 GB. Okay, sir. Okay. But sir, where is that RAM? Where is the CPU? Where is the RAM? See, this is the RAM, my dear friends. This is the RAM you can see over here. The RAM is 1 GB RAM. This is the processor. Okay. Now you can save your files, you can save your data, you can use this EC2 machine for the clients which is nearby at Sydney location, This is simple demo. Because of the time constraint, sorry, I could not show you the S3, how to store the object, how to access the object from anywhere in the world. It is also one of the service. It was into my plan, but we are shortage of the timing. That's why I'm not going to go ahead from here. So just go to the just click on this cross and okay, you will be out of the operating system. After doing the practice, what you have to do? After doing the practice, again I am going to shift to my original screen. After doing the practice, just you have to terminate the connection. So for what time you are, how much time you are going to use, you can use it. Just go to the EC2. Okay. So EC2 services instances and select the operating system, instance type, and terminate it. That's it. Successfully terminated. You have successfully terminated the machine. Okay, कुछ बिल नहीं आएगा क्योंकि 750 आवर्स है अपने पास, 750 hours है अपने पास. Don't worry. Okay, so can you see the PPT right now? Can you see the PPT?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if you want to learn the AWS from the scratch, Dear friends, I am going to start the new batch from 1st February, 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. with hands-on practicals, 25% theory and 75% practicals, 25 days course only, 1999. Internship certificate will be provided. If you want the more knowledge about the AWS, not only AWS, if you want to make your career into the cloud, you should learn the DevOps also. AWS and plus DevOps will secure your career into the market with the good package. So next batch for the AWS will be starting after 1 month, morning 8 a.m. to 45 for 9 p.m. 45 days. Fees will be 9999. But here, if you want to learn AWS, the fees is only 1999. I am going to train the professional also. The fee is actually 4999. But I am taking this course under the GB Softtronics and Electronic Study Center. The fee will be 1999 for 25 days. Timing will be 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. It will be starting from the 1st of February. No need of programming knowledge is required. Just whatever I will tell you, you have to do the practice daily basis, and definitely you will make your strong resume, and definitely you will land up into your job. So this is my browser. The sir will share my browser with you, and if you want to communicate me, you can reach to my mobile number. You can take the snapshot, you can put me a WhatsApp message, and that's it. If you are having any query, you can unmute and you can talk, you can ask. Thank you.
Yes, sir, before starting with the query, actually some students has given the Google form. I have circulated the Google form for the questions.
Okay.
So yes, I'm sharing that Google form. Can you stop sharing?
Yes. I'm going to stop it. So I'm going to, should I open this?
So yes, now you can able to see.
Bhavana Zope, as still we need many. Shall I start?
Yes, we can start.
As still we need many devices for storage like hard disk or pen drive. So it is possible that we will help AWS. We can create online. We can create online
data storage where our documents and some e-papers can be stored.
Yes, you can store. Bhavana, it is not necessary. You can use the Google platform. As I told you, the Google is providing you a free tier services. In that, whatever the services you are using for the storage, whatever services you are using for the compute, these are free for 750 hours. So continuously you are not going to store. Suppose you want to store the data for 2 years. Is it possible? Is any company will give you free of cost? Yeah, there are some limitations. Yes, you can store, you can create your own data. You can create your own AWS account, and for the project purpose or for the big data or for the big video files, you can create the store. You can save the file, text, video, whatever it may be, you can store it. Okay, so instead of hard disk and pen drive, you can store it. But whenever you will require to access this data, make sure that your internet or your laptop should have internet, because pen drive doesn't require internet. But whenever you are going to use this uploaded data onto the AWS cloud, definitely to download it, you will require what? You will require a internet connection. Second, incognito browsing is the type of cloud computing, or it is obviously incognito browsing is also using the AWS cloud. Okay, lots of customers are associated with it, but this is the one way of third-party solution. You can, I will insist you can make your own account. It will take only 2 rupees, and then you can go ahead. What type of basic setup we can choose for a small scale app? Where we can have an extra room for upgrade as a traffic increase. Yes, I forget to discuss about the traffic. Suppose you have prepared one app and you want to distribute the traffic. Initially, when you are going to publish the app, first of all, you will not get that much of the traffic. But if the traffic is increases on your app, there is one service available into the website, Amazon Web Services. It is called as a load balancer. It is called as a load balancer. So it will balances your load. It will balances your load, and if the particular server is busy, it will shift the request from the client to the another server. Okay, in each server, your application will be stored. Say for example, Amazon or Flipkart. There is a service, there is a Flipkart sale, and you are going to access the Flipkart. So what will happen? Whenever there is a sale, then also you are not getting the problem. Why? Because there is a load balancer over there, which is the one service of Amazon, AWS, and load balancer distribute the traffic. There is a auto scaling concept also. Means as per the requirement, hardware automatically increases and hardware automatically decreases. Hardware automatically increases and decreases. It is also the auto scaling. If you enroll for the course, you will learn about load balancing, auto scaling, how to deploy your app, how to go ahead, where to store, what is the database, what is the web server, how you are going to distribute the traffic, what is the importance of load balancer. All these things you are going to learn in the internship. What is the latency issue? Latency issue means why if you are having a high latency, you will take a lot of time. Suppose I am going to browse www.hdfc.com. So what doing by, if the latency is high, then it will take a more time to land up onto the page, web page. If the latency is low, definitely within the span of within a milli of seconds, it will get opened. Like Google, these are having the low latency issues. So latency means high latency and low latency. If latency is high, you will require a high time to open the website. Low latency means high, it will require a low time. Okay, suppose my customer is into the Sydney. Most of the customers, 100 customer in the Sydney and 1 customer in Mumbai. So I will create one web server into the Sydney region so that there will be a minimum space between the minimum distance between the client and the server. So definitely there will not be a latency issue. It is called as a response time. Whenever client is going to browse anything, it is a response. कि कितने time में आपको उधर से website open करके मिलेगी web browsers. It is called as a response time. Client and server response time. Jio has also its optical cable. Then can Jio use set up a cloud? No. It is completely different. It is related to the communication. It is related to the communication. Means BSNL is also having the fiber optic cable. Jio, Airtel. But for AWS, they are having their specialized cables. Sir, please tell something about the Kafka. Very good, very good. Harsh Patil, I am happy to ask you about the Kafka. Kafka is also one of the, Harsh Patil. Kafka is also associated to the AWS only. If you want to do the hands-on practice related to the Kafka, I will try to introduce into the course or into the internship. But yes, AWS is related to the Kafka. You can also use the Kafka technology using the AWS. How to get the AWS certification? Let's start internship. Let's start the study. Gather the material, do the practice, do the hands-on, and let's start your career into the AWS, because only 5-year-old technology and right now very much booming into the market. Why Netflix is not creating his own cloud service for the cost cutting? Very good. This type of what we can say questions, you can drop a mail to the Netflix. It is a good suggestion. This kind of suggestion you can provide to the Netflix, but yeah, there might be some limitations. Again, they have to install servers because their load is huge high. If they are not, management is not ready to see. Good question, but what is the drawback? Is it possible Netflix will install its server all over the world like Amazon? Amazon has invested millions and millions and millions of money in the establishment. So only for the Netflix, it is not possible. It is not possible. Are you getting my point? So huge infrastructure by Amazon. बहुत सारा पैसा लगाया है. Netflix maybe think in the future, if the turnover is tremendous, then maybe go for. Pratiksha, no question, no problem. Payal, which cloud service do you provide? How do I deploy a cloud strategy? What do I need to prepare for the cloud? First of all, services, which cloud service do you provide? I'm not providing any cloud service, but if you want to learn AWS cloud, you can start. In our company, we are using AWS cloud, and whatever the existing infrastructure that we are having, we are shifting that infrastructure to the cloud. Okay, so let's learn any cloud. The basic one is Amazon, if you learn the AWS, then Azure cloud is also easy. Then Google cloud is also easy. Only the thing is that concept should be clear related to the cloud. Okay. Hope you got my point. Tanya, Vinayak, no problem. Okay, Preetham, can you please suggest regarding AWS Solution Architect certification, how to prepare fees? Thank you. You will get a lots of tons of material onto the internet, YouTube, but definitely, Preetham, to get your concept, you will require one mentor. Definitely, lots of material you will get into the market, but whenever the questions are coming into the exam, that are somewhat tricky. Few options are same, like your get examination. Yes, select करूँ का, yes, कौन बनेगा करोड़पति, ये करूँ क्या वो करूँ, है ना? So your concept should be clear. So can you guide regarding AWS solution certification? First, I think as a fresher, you go for a solution cloud practitioner examination of AWS cloud, so that you will get a confidence. And after AWS cloud practitioner examination, clearing this examination, let's go for the solution architect. Cloud practitioner is not compulsory into the market, but if you want to gain the knowledge from the basics, cloud practitioner is the most important, है ना? अपना प्रॉब्लम वही है कि अपन पहली स्टेप छोड़ देते हैं और डायरेक्ट तीसरे स्टेप पे जंप मारते हैं. सर मुझे अभी क्या अभी होना है आर्किटेक्ट? अरे नहीं बाबू, आपको स्टेप बाय स्टेप आगे जाना पड़ेगा, है ना? हाउ टू प्रिपेयर? ओके, the material, you will get lots of material into the market on a Google. If you connect with me, I am having some books also, some video series, or if you are going to join the internship, you will get the video recordings also, which are not downloadable. You can see fees for the cloud certification. The fees is near about 12,000 because it is a global certification. What are the fees for the cloud practitioner certification? Nearly 6,000 to 8,000. In the month of March and April, the certification course fees reduces. You will get some discount coupon. So 6,000 to 8,000 rupees is the certification fee for cloud practitioner. 12,000 to 14,000 fees for solution architect certification, and for the professional, the fees is 22,000 to 24,000. In internship with certification, I will get internship certificate. No, not at all. Raju, how I can give you the AWS certificate? I am not from the AWS employee. Definitely, you will get the internship certificates of with the name of GBSoft projects. But definitely, it will help you. It will show you the path. Definitely, you will learn a lot of things. You can enhance. You can show your skill set into the resume. You can do the hands-on practice, and definitely, you will have a good career. You will get a path how to go ahead and how to make a career. How to make a career in a cloud company. Hope everything is clear.
So yes, students.
So Atul sir, how was the session according to you?
Yeah.
What are the pros and cons? I will try my best.
Yes, it is very, very good session, sir, because yes, I am also not knowing much about the AWS, and also I'm getting the lots of my views get clear from this.
Somebody is asking for the syllabus covered in AWS internship. Sir, could you please share the internship voucher and info with the students?
Yeah, you can share, sir. Yeah, you share, sir. Yeah.
So sir will share you the voucher as well as the
yeah, to the student, na? Yes.
To the students. Okay.
Yes.
So this is my number. If you want to contact with me, you can do. Any question? Hope in a chat box you can write something about me for a feedback. How was the session? Few of the students are gone because it is a free of cost. Na? Whenever something is free of cost, then it is having no. Na? So if you want to say some feedback, if you want to say something, you can unmute yourself and you can talk for last 5 minutes. Anybody?
Yes, students. Yeah.
Good session, sir.
What the knowledge you get, and yes, have you?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello, I'm audible, sir.
Yeah, please.
Sir, I am Dinesh Shimpi. I am refer from the Sanjay Chaudhary, sir.
Yes.
I am the one of the employee.
I actually know Sanjay Chaudhary, sir. I met him personally. He might not be remember me. I met him in a polytechnic college. So Okay, you continue, please. No problem.
Okay, I'm also working in the one of the industry. Its
Okay.
industry is working on the networking. And
Okay.
today's session is useful for me because I'm working in networking and I don't know about the AWS that much. Today I clear a lot of doubts about the servers.
It is a
like
great
that.
opportunity to you to shift from networking to cloud because you are actually working on the networking administrative.
Yes, sir.
So it is a very good opportunity to you to shift to the cloud domain.
Yes, sir.
You know, the cloud
As a
is
developer
booming.
here, I'm working.
Yes.
Yes,
I'm working as a developer, means development languages. That's why I'm working on the networking, but I developed the networking products, networking embedded system like that.
Yeah.
But that knowledge is for the freshers, and right now you are saying like that clouding is done because all the companies shifting on the own server to the thing, because anywhere in the world we got our data in anywhere through the clouding, and we got the flexibility, more fastness to our data, and security is more important in that data also in the clouding. That's why it is big opportunity for the freshers. And right now I'm observing, and according to my searches to hiring opportunity for the fresher, it is more opportunity than me, because I'm joined 6 months previous. I joined one of the company, but right now it's most opportunity. I'm right now staying in the Hyderabad, and according to Hyderabad, lot of opportunity for freshers in clouding computing, in basic knowledge about the languages, and they not focus on the streaming, means they not focus on the only, they focus on the graduation, and according to your knowledge what you give to the company, and they give to 6 month training again to the people, again to the candidate. Candidate give the 10%, 20% knowledge to the company gives the 80%, and we complete the 100% like that. That's why it's the best opportunity, and your guide is the best, because according to my previous sessions, it is best session in my life. Like that, I'm saying to you, and thank you, sir, to you give the session to the people.
This is only the trailer.
Yes,
when you will get a hands-on, when you will do the hands-on, definitely you will enjoy the session, because theoretically point of view and practically point of view, and you are presently working. So rest of the people you hear from the working people into the industry, because most of the companies are shifting to the cloud, and this is the biggest opportunity into the market. Let's come to the cloud and secure your future. Yeah, anybody else?
Yes,
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
So yes, anyone wants to again share their views? So sir, you can shift to 41 slide. Can you shift to 41 slide?
Please.
41.
Okay.
41.
So
yes.
Thank you for your feedback, my dear friends. You bear with me from I think last 1.5 hours. I think 2 hours. Oh my
2
God,
hours.
sorry.
Yeah, 2 hours.
I took a lot of time. So this is, you can take a snapshot, and 942067406 is my WhatsApp number. Let's update your resume with this skill set and get placed into the big multinational industries right now. The IT is booming.
And yes, students, I'm also going to take this batch as a participant, because I also want to learn the AWS. So yes, if you are joining this batch from that 1st of February, I'm also among you, because I'm also know that what is the AWS and how this can be implemented in my company and how it is useful to my company. That also I'm going to take this. Okay, so that's why yes, better to join the batch, and it is a very low cost. I insist, sir, that so make this batch as a very low cost, 1,999 only, because if you go and search for the same AWS services, if you want to learn from the practitioner, yes, they will hire the minimum 10,000 rupees for the 20 to 25 days only. Okay,
and,
so this is
even though they are 10,000, the way of teaching, the way of understanding, the way of practical will be the completely different accordingly, because these are the freshers and we need to start from the scratch.
Yes. For the freshers, sir, is the best. Yeah. Okay, sir. Yes, thank you.
Thank you one and all for spending the 2 hours, and most thankful to Ganesh
Hello.
sir. Yes, yes.
Hello, sir. This is Pallavi Game. Actually, I'm a student of Sanjay Chaudhary, sir, and Ganesh Atade, sir,
Great,
also.
great.
Me and my husband both are listening your session from last 2 hours.
Yeah.
And my husband is in TCS and he's having 21 years of experience in IT industry.
Great.
And yeah, he want to speak something.
Yes. Yes. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I told you, the people from the Java developer, people from the web development, people from the full stack development, people, those who are working from 15 to 20 years into the development, into the software, into the lecturership, into the non-IT background, all want to shift to cloud.
Yeah. Sir, I will hand over my phone to him and he will have some words on your session.
Oh my God.
Yes,
Thanks.
yes.
Yeah,
Pallavi.
please.
Hello, hi everyone.
Hi.
So this is Sandeep here. I am having around 20 years of IT industry experience. Okay, and I was also at onsite, and I started my career in Java. And as you said, right now also like the industry is switching to AWS. It's already shifted. And as rightly pointed out in the lecture, that there is a lot of demand for all these for AWS and all, and we are not getting people in the market for hiring. So
Yeah.
I think as a fresher, you guys should start with like language or AWS, right? So Java, Python. I think Ganesh sir is also teaching Python. So I also have been like listening to some of the lectures, and those are like very good sessions starting from the basic. Even if you are not from CS background or IT branch, still I think it is very easy session to understand. Even like I started, I'm actually a mechanical engineer and I did diploma in advanced computing after completing my engineering. Okay.
Okay.
So if you are from a non CS background, definitely you have to start and learn like some of these languages from training institute, because what we had seen in the as a fresher when we recruit the people, what we had seen is some of the trainees, they are not able to when they join also they struggle a lot because they are not put effort in order to learn these languages or the concepts, okay, that are required here. Okay.
Yes.
So it is very important that now you are getting these opportunities and now everything is online. So basically you can put effort, do some mini project that will help you when you join the company.
True, sir. True.
Yes. Thank you
So this
very
is
much.
basically the today's need. That's why we were insisting students to at least learn. See,
Yeah.
where you want to go into the security or AWS developer or machine learning, it will be your path, or DevOps or SysOps, whatever it is. Actually, they don't know these words right now. But whenever they will come into the industry, definitely they will. Deshmukh sir ने ऐसा कुछ तो बोला था like that, है ना?
Yeah, so
So,
I think overall the session was really nice to start with the slide like the what is cloud.
thank you, sir. Thank you.
Starts from the basic and it covers all the concepts like why one should learn for AWS, because it is a leading cloud service provider and which has the maximum market, right?
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah. So basically, yeah. So
Thank you.
and even I think the Python also there is a lot of demand, right? Even in fact, I also want to learn AWS. I might also join the session.
Yes.
Okay. So, and if you have to survive in IT industry, definitely you have to get master in at least one or two languages or these technologies like cloud. Okay, that will help you in the long run. Even after 20 years, I feel that now I moved into management. I am a delivery manager, managing a team of around 100 plus people. But I still like, I want to learn technology because let's say if I am getting a new project on AWS, so I should understand from like I should be able to understand the concept because that is what customer is also looking for.
True.
Then we can be able to like give a right quotation and all that.
So quotation calculator, all these things are available there. This is not our today's agenda, but whatever you are talking, that is, it is a need of the market right now.
Yes.
So thank you, sir, for these positive words. It will improve my confidence.
No, he's doing a great job. I think the session was really nice and it covers the AWS at a basic level. And I think that the way you have been teaching in the session, I think the actual session will be also very nice, as you said.
Sure. I will give you the guarantee about that. No problem. Because practically we are the practical people, and when we will do the practice, then it will create interest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, thanks for giving me an opportunity. I think it was a nice opportunity talking to so many trainees at one go, right? So most of the students are like either in third year or final year.
Yes.
Okay. And thank you, Ganesh sir, as well for giving me an opportunity.
Yes. Thank you, sir. So yes, anyone wants to again share their views? Yeah. So, or if you want to ask the question to the Rahul Deshmukh sir, so you can unmute and you
Any
can ask.
question you want to ask?
So we'll wait for more 5 minutes, and yes, after 5 minutes we will close the meeting. Yes. So yes, yeah. So anyone? Okay. So yeah, we are very interesting and good feedback from the students, sir. So overall session was
you,
good.
sir.
It was helped me a lot about AWS, lot of concept get clear. Because what the cloud only, yes, whatever the first slide you have shown, that is the meaning of cloud to the fresher only. Okay, they don't know even whatever they are using for the Google Drive, that is a cloud. Okay, so they also don't know. Okay, so that all the things, yeah, basic things you have cleared to the students. Also within a 5 minutes also you have created one machine in which we can able to do the Windows practice also. Okay, so that is very good actually.
The same can be created Linux, Ubuntu flavor, CISOs, whatever the operating system you required, you can create it within the 5 minutes. You can use it free of cost. Before whenever we were learning engineering, whenever we want to install a new operating system, we are going to use a VMware software.
Yes, VirtualBox or VMware.
Yeah, we are using we are creating a 2 operating system, and we are giving the same hardware infrastructure. Suppose my laptop is having the 200 GB, then 100 GB I will provide to Linux OS, and 100 GB I will provide to Windows.
Yes.
Right now it is not necessary. You go to the cloud, you want whatever you do, whatever you do.
But only dependency is that you should have the proper internet connection. That is the only
proper internet. Yeah, obviously that is the
yes, actually the same problem, because yes, my Wi-Fi is not working. It is currently disconnecting, and also I have joined from the whole session. I have joined from the mobile only. It is hosting from the mobile only. Jio Jindabad.
Okay. Then that's why I have taken a dedicated fiber optic connection, so that
yes.
will not have some issues.
Actually, today is Saturday, and in the Saturday MIDC is
MIDC, there is electricity. So I know.
Okay.
So okay, thank you one and all. Thank you for giving your precious time to me, and according to me, definitely you get the knowledge, enroll for this course and take a benefit of it. Thank you.
Yes, Manoj wants to say something. Yes, Manoj.
Yes, sir. Being from electronics and electronics department as an fresher, we don't know more about IT fields, means which fields available in IT, and I just want to say that I just want names of different streams that I can search on and look for better field for me.
First of all, you decide whether you are interested in IT domain or not, whether you are interested in programming languages or not. If you are interested, then you can go for the Python, C, and JavaScript. Right now, the JavaScript is booming into the market. Lots of opportunities are there. And if you are programming oriented man, then I will suggest you go for the full stack developer. Full stack development, there is a website development, front end, back end, middle end. Everything you will learn within the next 6 to 7 months. You will do hands-on. If you are a programmatically oriented candidate, if you are interested in programming, then full stack development will be the good for you. Otherwise, if you don't require a programming related, you may go for the industrial automation, you may go for the cloud, you may go for the SAP, system application product. So these are the opportunities in front of the ENTC engineer. No problem. Why we are focusing? Because the market is booming into the IT. That's why we are shifting to the IT. And ENTC engineer can work anywhere, in civil, in mechanical, where you are going to put it, you will work. So
It's
hope
all
you got
round.
my hope you got the answer, Manoj. Full stack developer if you want to go, otherwise Java.
Sir, can you repeat about non-programming sites?
Non-programming, you can go to the cloud, AWS cloud. Second thing, you can go to the SAP system application product. There are also different modules are available into the market. Third, you can go for the industrial automation. Okay, so these are non-programming related. In SAP for an ABAP module, you will require some sort of knowledge related to the C language, but other modules doesn't require programming language. So just go ahead and search about it.
और सर DevOps programming के अंदर आता है क्या?
DevOps programming is the next step of AWS. Development and operations teams are working together, and whenever you want to deploy your application onto the any cloud platform, you require a DevOps engineer. So DevOps, AWS plus DevOps, Azure plus DevOps, or GCP plus DevOps, these are the skill set that you should have, so that you will get the good opportunity into the market and with a handsome package. Definitely everybody want a handsome package. When you will get the handsome package, when you will have a skill set.
Yes.
Okay.
Good, sir.
Okay. So yes, sir. So should we conclude the meeting?
Yes. Thank you, everyone.
Okay. Yes, sir. Thank you, Deshmukh sir. Yeah. And yes, the students actually total 250 plus students had joined at a one time actually, and currently the 50 students are there, and they are continuously listening to you. And definitely yes, they can join this training which is starting from the 1st of February. And yes, I'm also going to join the same training. Yeah.
Welcome,
Yes.
sir. Welcome.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
So thank you, everyone. Bye. Good night.
Bye.
Good evening.
Thank you.